Anyway, Nerdzone sends in another email that says, want a bunch of news? Hey man, I got a bunch of news. Shazam 2 got a tease showing Zachary Levi in his new Shazam costume. And yeah, you guys, this is pretty cool. This is just saying, this is pretty cool. We got to director David F. Sandberg posted a little ditty on Twitter. It was like a 17-second video of like the big reveal of Shazam's new costume, right? And it was supposed to be this big, huge thing. It was built up, like it's all in the dark. You can kind of tell that Shazam is like he's standing in this kind of like covered dome area that's all dimly lit. You can't quite see, and they do all these close-ups of his costume, like of his shoulder, of his arm, of this and that and the other, and then it zooms out to give you the full body shot, and you can barely see it because it's all in the shadows, right? You see all this light behind him, all these street lamps and everything behind him. I think Zachary Levi as Shazam says something to the effect of like, wouldn't this be better if we turn on some lights? Something like that. And then pff, that's it. But again, like other photos have brought it up, and we get to see some of these photos now. But yeah, there he is. There's Zachary Levi. Here's the new costume. It's a little bit different. It's still very much the same. I've heard it pointed out elsewhere that oh, live shows, you guys. The joys of a live show. I've heard it pointed out that the new Shazam costume is a little bit more realistic than the previous costume that we got. Now, there was a lot of talk when the original costume was debuted. You can actually kind of see it here in this one. There were set photos. It looked a little cheesy. It looked a little silly. This particular costume looks a little better. It looks a little better. You can see a little bit more muscle definition. It actually looks like there's a body underneath the suit. We know that Zachary Levi actually has been working out quite a bit to get into shape for this. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's just a costume. A costume does not make or break the movie. It's either going to be a great script, which Shazam, the first Shazam was absolutely incredible. I don't know if it's my favorite of the DCEU. I think maybe the first Wonder Woman might be my favorite in the DCEU, but Shazam is a close second. It's just a fun movie, you guys. It's a fun movie. So, and the costume plays such a small role in that storytelling. He's a superhero. It's over the top. Guess what? The complaints that people had about the costume looking silly and ridiculous actually made sense in the movie. It's supposed to look over the top and silly and ridiculous for a reason, but it didn't look as silly and ridiculous. They kind of toned it down for the movie a little bit. So anyway, as we go and see some of these set photos, yes, this is the first look that we actually have of Zachary Levi in the new Shazam costume. Also, it should be noted, you can actually see he's not wearing a cape. He has the two little amulets, I don't know, whatever you want to call them, those little pendants that like keep his cape on. They're missing in this photo, or rather, they're there, but his cape is gone, which indicates to me they're probably leaning more towards like a CGI cape. Fine, great, awesome. You do you, as long as it's a fun movie. Like good popcorn flick, good action, good story, good character development. I'm all about it. But I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on the new Shazam costume? Do you think it looks hokey? I think I kind of prefer the first one, but then again, I haven't seen this. This is an unfinished photo that we're seeing. It's an unfinished look. It still has so much post-production critiques and tweaking to do. It's not finished by any stretch of the imagination, but again, I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts about the new costume? Jump on down to the comment section below and let me know. All right, you guys.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you really like this video, click subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, click share. Because that is exactly what Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles would want you to do. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.